This is Unit 5B, video number 7. Write equations given 2 points. Step 1. Find the slope. Recall the formula m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Step 2. Write the slope intercept equation. Step 3. Substitute the known values. Since you are given a point, the x-coordinate can go in for x, the y-coordinate can go in for y, and the slope will go in for m. Step 4. Solve for b to find the y-intercept. Step 5. Now that you know the slope and the y-intercept, use them to write the equation in slope-intercept form. Recall that that's the formula y equals mx plus b. Let's look at the example together. Write an equation in slope-intercept form for a line passing through the points 3, -6, and -1, 2. Step 1. Find the slope using the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. 3, -6 was the first coordinate given, so we can annotate this as x1 and y1. -1, 2 was the second coordinate given, so we can annotate this as x2, y2. Substituting into those values, y2 is 2, minus y1 is -6, x2 is -1, minus x1, which is 3. And simplify. A negative becomes a plus, so 2 plus 6 is 8, and -1 minus 3 is -4. 8 divided by -4 simplifies to -2. Step 2 is to write the slope-intercept equation. Step 3 is to substitute in values that we know. Since we are given 2 coordinates, we can choose one of the two to substitute in the x and y values, but we cannot mix and match. I'm going to use the first coordinate, so -6 will go in for y, -2 will go in for m, and 3 will go in for x. Step 4 is to solve for b to find the y-intercept. So we know that -6 is equal to -6 plus b. In order to get b by itself, we have to add 6 to both sides, and 0 is equal to b. Now that you know the slope and the y-intercept, use them to write the equation in slope-intercept form. We know that the slope is -2 and the y-intercept is 0. So the equation of this line is y equals -2x plus 0, or we can simply write it as y equals -2x. Please pause the video and try the exercises on your own. Once you are finished, resume the video and check your answers with mine. Write an equation in slope-intercept form for a line passing through the given points. First, we need to find the slope. -2, -4 is the first coordinate given, so -2 is the x1 value, -4 is the y1 value. 2, 0 is the second coordinate, so 2 is x2 and 0 is y2. The formula for slope is m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. The y2 value is 0 minus the y1 value, -4, over x2, which is 2, minus x1, which is -2, and simplify. Minus minus becomes a plus. 0 plus 4 is 4, and 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 divided by 4 equals 1. Now we're going to substitute into our formula, so y equals mx plus b. I'm going to substitute -4 in for the y value, 1 in for m, and -2 in for x. Next, we'll solve for b, so -4 is equal to -2 plus b. In order to get b by itself, we have to add 2 to both sides. So negative 2 is equal to b. Lastly, we have to write the equation of this line. So y is equal to 1x minus 2. Or we can write this as y equals x minus 2. 4, negative 4 is the first coordinate given, so we can annotate it as x1, y1. And 8, negative 10 is the second coordinate given, so we can annotate that as x2, y2. First, we need to find the slope between the points, so m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Substitute in the values. y2 is negative 10 minus y1, which is negative 4, over x2, which is 8, minus x1, which is 4. And simplify. Minus minus becomes a plus. Negative 10 plus 4 is negative 6. And 8 minus 4 is 4. Negative 6 over 4 can simplify to negative 3/2. Next, we have to substitute into the formula to solve for the y-intercept. I'm going to put in negative 4 for y, negative 3/2 for m, and 4 for x, and solve for b. So negative 4 is equal to negative 6 plus b. In order to get b by itself, we have to add 6 to both sides of the equation. Negative 4 plus 6 is 2, so b equals 2. Lastly, we have to write the equation of the line, so y is equal to negative 3/2 x plus 2.